Welcome to Fabulosity For You, and my name is Angie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Next, click the notification bell so that when I upload videos, you'll be the first one to know. My channel is about fashion, beauty, and life. Please make a comment and hit the like button. If this is not your first time visiting my channel, welcome back, my queens. So here we are for a second night of Ladies' Night. And today I have on a Gucci sweatshirt. I have on some leather joggers, and I have some Balenciaga gym shoes. And so I'm looking good for my ladies' night, okay? I have my favorite pair of glasses because I have on Gucci. I'm having my Gucci glasses on because they are red and green and they match my outfit. So, yesterday we talked about the first part of dating. We talked about emotional baggage. But today we're going to get into dating and how it's changed. So let's get right into it. In my opinion, dating has changed since 2000. Since 2000, it changed. And so, in my opinion, one of the reasons it changed is because we have YouTube and men are listening to these YouTubers that are relationship experts that's talking about relationships and what a man should do. And they're telling these men, listen, the time has changed, and no, you shouldn't always be taking a woman out. They need to be taking you out, okay? They are flipping the script on us, okay, on women. And they are the ones that's asking, a woman for money and asking a woman to take them out. And I don't care how you try to flip it. A real man does not do that. And that's just my opinion. Okay. A real man is going to take a woman out. A real man is going to be the man in a relationship. But this new school stuff that's being taught to these men is just like, don't do it. But women, my queens, we need to take our power. You need to take your power back. You need to take your power back because what do you have to lose? If you lose the man and he wasn't treating you right in the first place, you didn't lose nothing. And a man is not gonna break up with you if he a real man for taking up for yourself. Now, women, my queens, when you become of a certain age, over 40, you don't have time to be spending time with a man that's a ne'er-do-well. And for those that don't know what a ne'er-do-well is, it's a man that's doing nothing. It's not about anything. You don't have time to waste time. And so I remember, I'm going to get personal here. When I was dating, I was always next to my friend. Next. Because I wasn't wasting time with nobody. And I remember when I first got into the dating world, I couldn't believe how, I meet a man, I give him my number, and he's texting me the whole night. Never picked up the phone once. And so my advice to you is, when you date, always be yourself, okay? Don't be sitting up trying to accommodate this man. If you're not down with something, you don't like something, you let them know. You don't be afraid, well, he might not call me back or anything like that. No. I said to this guy, listen, I text, if you want to get to know me, you need to pick up the phone, period. And you would have thought I had talked a different language. He was like, pick up the phone? Why do I need to pick up the phone? I mean, aren't we having a conversation? I said, let me tell you something. If you want to get to know me, then you're going to need to pick up the phone. Now, if you want to text me and say good morning, if you want to text me during the day and say, how your day going, if you want to text me good night, I have no problems with that. But when you start texting me, having long conversations, you need to pick up the phone. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Well, I guess I'll give me 15 minutes. I'll give you a call. I was always myself. And that's what I advise you guys to be. If you feel like, man, why don't he call? Then why don't you tell him to call you? So we talked on the phone, and I started saying, okay, we talked on the phone, and he was like, well, maybe I can come where you live at. Maybe I can come your way. I said, man, I don't even know you. You just called me. Okay, so why would you be coming my way? I'm not giving you my address. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. My bad. All right, I see. All right. You don't want to give up no address. Okay. Well, hey, well, when can I see you? I said, well, I met you on a Tuesday. You call me, it's a Thursday. And we talked for, a good 20 minutes? And you want to know when can I see you? I don't know you. You keep calling me and we keep conversating, and then I'll make a decision on whether I want to see you or not. Oh, wow. I don't know what to say, but okay. Maybe I'll call you tomorrow. Well, yeah, maybe you should call me tomorrow. I sat up and kept it real, I didn't sit up and play no games. Ladies, when you become a certain age, you don't have time to be playing games with nobody. And if somebody's not going to, accommodate you the way you need to be accommodated, next. So one of my girlfriends that's single, she had me laughing. She told me she met this guy, and he worked for the state. He had a good job, so he had some benefits and everything. So he was a BMW, a black man with a job, and he had one son, and they had been talking and everything, and so he called her, and they it was a good vibe. The vibe was good, and again, he asked her, well, hey, I would like to come over and see you. Um, you know, do you think that I could come over later on today? And and she was like, hey, why not? I'm not doing anything. And so he was like, okay, well, she said, so what you talking about doing? He was like, well, I was thinking about what's your favorite bottle of wine. I'm going to bring you some wine, and we can look at some Netflix. Ladies, wine and Netflix for a first date is not a date. You need to tell that man, listen, that's not considered going out with, that's not a date. And you need to be like this. Next. Now I would definitely, let that man know, listen, I'm sorry, I got allergies. Listen, I understand you want to come over and bring a bottle of wine and Netflix, but that's just not how I operate. If you want to see me, I'm looking as you want to go out on a date, and so you need to have something planned for us. And if that man say, oh, okay, because the man will try you. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, hey, maybe we can meet at Starbucks for a cup of coffee Saturday afternoon. Okay. But if he like, well, I have to call you back, I don't, next, next. My queens, we are queens, and we don't have time to waste time. And even if you're a younger woman, you just don't have time to waste your time with somebody that's not trying to really take you out. I can understand it's an inflation, and you might not, he might not be trying to really take you out on the first date, or maybe not even the second date. But you shouldn't be. He should no way be coming over your house talking about, hey, I got some wine and let's look at some Netflix. Absolutely not. And it's just a shame how today women have to basically jump through hoops, for a man, And at the end of the day, it shouldn't even be like that. I mean, I'm old school. As I said in one of my videos, I got my knowledge from of course, my mom, but I got it from my grandmother, my great aunt. And I remember, grandma had a house coat. She had it zipped up all the way up to the neck. And she wasn't looking no special kind of way. And guess what? Her husband came home and put his check on the dresser. But women act like, that's old fashioned, they way of thinking. When I said it in another video, the title may have changed, but the book still remains the same. A man likes to chase. And I don't care what 2022 we in. They like a chase. The woman that stands out and says, no, you can't come over my house for no Netflix and wine. No, you need to pick up the phone and talk to me and let me hear your voice. I mean, the women that stand up like that are the ones that usually catch the man. But when you, okay, well, yeah, sure, come on over with the Netflix and, wine. I had a friend telling me she went out on a date with this guy and he took her, to a decent restaurant, and, but the whole time, he like, man, I sure would like to give you a massage tonight. That's when you have to say, listen, I don't know you to give you a massage. Okay? Absolutely not. In fact, why are you even talking to me like this on and we just meeting each other? I'm not down with that. When I was dating, I had some guy say, well, what is your fantasy? I said, my fantasy is a man taking care of me. That's my fantasy. That's my fantasy. A man buying me a home, taking me out to dinner where I don't have to cook, taking me shopping. That's my fantasy. Well, that's not the type of fantasy I said, listen, you asked me what my fantasy is, and that's what it is. You don't know me to be asking me nothing else other than nothing sexual. Unfortunately, my queens, with dating, you have to really be putting your foot down. You don't have time to deal with people that's really not trying to treat you like the queen that you are. And I've said this to all my friends. Sometimes You got to kiss a lot of frogs to meet your prince. But my advice is to continue to be positive. Continue to be yourself. Don't fall for the sauce and do what these men are asking you to do. No. Always know your worth and make sure that that man know you know your worth. And that's by saying, no, I will not. No, that's inappropriate. Pick up the phone and call me. And you'll be surprised. When I was single, I was dating older guys and they had the nerve to be texting me like that, like they young, texting me all day long and not picking up the phone. That to me, I just can't. I just can't. So yes, men have changed, but the game's still the same, okay? Still, the game is you still put your foot down. You tell that man, no. I'm not down with that. And my last advice is don't chase no man. Don't chase a man. Because especially you over the age of 40, don't chase no man. Because at the end of the day, you might not even be that man type. But you might have wore him down and so here he is. And then you don't have any cards to bargain with. You can't say, well, no, you need to, as you chose him. And if you chase a man, you're going to be chasing him all throughout the relationship. Let me tell you something about a man, ladies. Even when you do get a man, and you dating a man and everything, and you guys are doing well and all of the good things, understand a man right away knows what he wants. Might not know what he wants, excuse me. A man might not always know what he wants, but he know what he don't want. So don't be dating no man for no years and years and years and years and years, because as soon as y'all break up, or he break up with you, he gonna marry somebody he only known for 6 months. So be very wise when you date. When you date, you tell a man what you want. Some women, they don't want to act like, they feeling needy or anything. So like, well, what you looking for? Oh, I just looking for a friend. Well, doggone well, you want a man. Now, as I said in my last video, you don't want to talk about that on your first date, but now you want to talk about that at least by your third date, because if this man is not looking for what you want, you don't have time to waste. So guess what? That's when you next. No, don't spend no years and years with no man. Don't do it. And be very clear. When I was dating my husband, I told him, hey, after I said it, to be honest with you, I told him probably about 2 weeks into us dating, I said, I've been divorced now for about 1.5 years. I'm ready to get ready to be in a relationship. I'm ready for, I'm sorry, let me take this back. I'm looking for a friendship that can turn into a relationship. Eventually, I want to get married again. I'm not saying I want to get married today, but I do want to get married again. And he was like, well, I'm not never getting married. I just got out of a marriage. I'm not never getting married. And you know what? I had to say, well, if you're not ready to you're saying you're never going to get married again, then it was really nice meeting you and getting to know you. But I'm going to exit left because we're not on the same page. So then he started backstroking. Well, I'm not saying that I'll never get married. Let me take that back. But I'm just saying, it's not going to be today. I said, well, I didn't say it was going to be today, but I'm saying to you, eventually, I'm somebody that wants to get married again. Well, you know what? If our path leads to marriage, I'm with it. And I was like, okay, all right, I can deal with that. That's a good answer. So, yeah, you want to, tell the man what you want and be honest about it. Just don't do it on the first or second date. And I'm just recapping. You want to be yourself because that's the best way to be. And you want to be honest where if you don't like what somebody's doing or saying, then you need to let them know. You know, on your dates, you need to, if that man is not opening and closing your door, you need to sit in the car. And that happened to me when I was dating. I was sitting in the car and the guy was going on walking. And then he looked back and he saw I was in the car. And he was like, what's wrong with you? Roll down the window. What's wrong with you? I said, I'm waiting on you to open the door. I am a lady. Oh, okay. You one of them women. All right. I'll open your door. Okay, Miss Lady. But that man knew that he needed to have some respect for me because, you know, I demand respect. That's you got to demand your respect. And he opened that door. And that was the last time I had to tell him to do that. So, you know, make sure that, you know, it's not old school to open somebody's door. That's called being a gentleman. That's called being raised properly. And so sometimes you got to call these men on that so they know who they're dealing with. And trust them to leave. When you call a man out and you demand your respect in this dating world today, and you not down with all the things that's going on, and so you're like an oddball to him because all the other women are doing what he's telling them to do. And you the one that's standing out. And that's how you want to be. You want to be the woman that stands out. And so I just say to my queens, you know, I wish you the best of luck in the dating scene. I think that if you continue to be yourself and you stand up and have respect for yourself and demand your respect, you'll be okay. And if you meet a man that don't want to take you out, don't want to spend no money, next. Because a man is like a bus. There's always another one. And so I'm going to end this video right here. And I hope you enjoyed watching. And thank you for watching my video.